few years later, he relocated here. And we had a reunion call, those phone calls.
Yeah.
And so he ended up on the call. And then after we had the meeting, he and I spoke, and it was good. It was good. It wasn't like I hate you kind of thing. It was more like, you're more adult.
Yeah.
And I was like, I say, I probably needed that, because actually that kind of lit a fire to have me pursue things with a certain kind of fight. A certain kind of energy, a certain kind of focus. Right?
Because of what he did.
Right. So I was even thinking, what if I went the other way? Would I have still had the fight? Like it because I was at a crossroads. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So going the Bajan way, I felt was good. I mean, in the long run. But in the short run, I think if I had gone and worked out a deal, that would have probably been the story of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they always say that, the road that you choose, it depends on the road that you choose, determines the path you lead, So if you choose a tougher path, that's the road you're gonna lead, and then you learn from that. So
yeah. But there was a time where I wasn't even talking to him. I was like, nah, I ain't messing with him. I stopped talking to he. I stopped going on the compound. I stopped talking. I closed everybody off.
Because you wanted your way.
Yeah. It was, it was life, man. It's life. You see life a certain way, and you think, look, I don't agree with that. And when you're young, you feel feel everything. And
you was a spoiled child or something, or you just
I wouldn't say I was spoiled. I mean, let's say I was exposed to a lot of, I mean, it was a strict environment.
What is the part of your creative process you enjoy the most?
Wow.
Writing the music, arranging it, or producing it, and why?
Wow.
I mean, if you like all, but
Okay, so this might sound weird, but a lot of times when I'm in creative mode, I elevate, or I elevate or I'm elevated, meaning that I really tap into the zone. And I've done music in various. I have various approaches. So it's kind of, so to some people it might be kind of weird, but I would probably do it where I may use the instruments. I may start with maybe a drum track, maybe put a bass, maybe put where I'm sort of like feeling out the vibe. Majority of musicians or producers, they would start out that way. But I have started with lyrics, like someone would give me lyrics and then I'll work it into a song and then build from there, which is different. Sometimes I may look at a picture or an image or some sort of a graphic, and then I'll draw inspiration from that and see if I could tap into, well, what is the music that is offering, and then pull that too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll start with strings and feel the vibe there and then add stuff to it. Sometimes I may work with samples.